So are you comfortable in your home as you're watching HouseSmarts? Chances are it's because you have a good heating and cooling system. HVAC, heating, ventilating, and air conditioning systems. We're going to talk about the nuts and bolts, how they work, and we're going to do that with a friend of mine, Mike from North Star Heating and Air. Nice to see you, Mike.
Hi, Lou.
All right, we've got a bunch of different systems that are available. We're going to cover really 3 of them today. Let's talk about the nuts and bolts of a forced air system that you have opened up right there. Can you let us know how this actually works and what we're looking at?
This is a gas-fired forced air system, furnace. Gas is coming from the city, coming to a gas valve. Gas valve will open or shut when it's calling for heat or not. The gas flows into burners. The flames then are sucked in and heat a serpentine heat exchanger. It gets sucked by means of the draft inducer and then exhausted out through the chimney. The blower motor is blowing air from the house around that heat exchanger, coming up and into the ductwork.
This unit back here that people have sitting outside, typically on the side of their home, is what?
It's called a condensing unit. It is taking heat, not the air, but taking the heat out of the house and exhausting it outside, like a refrigerator.
Now, talking about efficiency, over here we have a boiler. And this, for you, is one of the best ways to heat a home, isn't it?
Yes.
Can you explain, I mean, there's a lot going on here, some of the different components and how this system actually works?
The gas comes in, starts a flame on the bottom, heats the underside of a water jacket. Water's on the other side of the metal. Flue gas is on the bottom. Flue gas, of course, goes up and out through the chimney. Heats the water. The water is pumped by means of this pump and circulated
through the system.
A circulator, correct. As the water is heated, it expands so that we need an expansion tank for this extra water to go to. We have a fill valve that's on the other side of the flue there that allows water to come in from the city. And just before it, there's a backflow preventer. A lot of municipalities want a backflow preventer so that if the pressure should drop, we don't have boiler water going into the water system of the house.
So really the whole concept with a boiler is the fact that it circulates the water through whatever kind of heat system you have, whether it's a radiant heat or radiators or even a baseboard that's piped throughout the home. Now, Mike, I see you got quite a few patches on your arm there, which is impressive. Pretty soon you're going to run out of arm, though. These are part of your training that you've taken with NATE, correct?
Correct.
An organization you believe wholeheartedly in. Can you talk a little bit about what NATE certification is?
NATE is an acronym, North American Technician Excellence. They test for a number of different residential skills.
So it's constantly making sure that they're up on technology, which I would imagine changes all the time in your industry. You get a better technician, which means ultimately the systems that get installed and serviced are done the right way.
Correct.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us today. We learned a lot. That's great. Remember, you want to make sure you got the right people working on your home. Coming up a little bit later on, Andrea is going to talk about that. You're going to get all these systems installed, so make sure you're getting them serviced so you can protect your investment.